Hello YouTube, Brent Peter here with you. Coming to you from the Philippines. I'm here right between Dumaguete and Valencia. It's been a while since I made a video, been a few days, so I thought I'd make y'all a little cost of living video. I know a lot of y'all like these, a lot of you don't, so if this is not your cup of tea, just wait till the next one. But anyway, I figured I'd give you a quick run through of the apartment, show you what you can get for what I'm paying. I'm currently paying 18,000 pesos a month. Comes out to $320 USD. You can see the view I'm working with. I got the little street view. Keeps me on my toes. Keeps me thinking I'm out and about when I'm not. Got a poolside view here, and I'll give you a little quick rundown of my bills, and then we'll go chill at the pool and go from there. Let me turn this around and I'll give you a quick little walkthrough. Okay, here we go, folks. This is my little balcony. Right there is my bedroom. I've got it all aired out. The windows open. It was a beautiful day today, so I hadn't been running the aircon. This is, of course, my living room / kitchen. Got your basics, just a sink. Got a cook stove, refrigerator. Got a little dining room table. Got my water. Just your typical bathroom. It does have the separator so your whole floor don't get wet. I like that. It comes with a shower curtain. I like that. I didn't have to buy that for this place like I did the last one. And this is my bedroom. It's got the air con, and that air con is enough to cool this whole house. I just turn it on, build up the cool kind of in this bedroom, and then open the door and turn the fan on, and it cools the whole house. It's loud in here now because, of course, I've got all the windows open and just airing out. A lot of y'all ask what this door went to, and it just goes to another little balcony here and more street view. Usually the chicken lady set up right there where that chicken's walking, but the chicken lady leaves at 4 and it's after 4, so now I've got neighborhood kids playing and chickens, and everybody feels safe now that the chicken lady's gone. Anyway, let's get to the pool and we'll go over the cost of living here in the Philippines, here between Dumaguete and Valencia. I call this place Talay, something like that. Some people call it Hunab, because right across the street from me is the Hunab High School. Hang on, let me turn this around here. Okay, made her down the steps. Give you a look at my little fat girl here. This is costing me 5,000 pesos a month, which comes out to about $90 US, which is a lot cheaper than I was paying from the guy downtown. I was paying 7,500, but I'm renting that from my friend Myra for 5,000, which saves me quite a bit of money. And this, of course, is the pool. This is the main reason that I know a lot of y'all say, you're paying too much, you're paying loud. I disagree. I like what I like, and I got what I like, so I have no problem paying 18,000 pesos for this place. Keeps me sane. Anyway, hang on just a sec. Okay, folks, I'm back. Well, we got the biggest two expenses knocked out. My rent is $18K, $320 a month, like I said. My scooter is $5,000, which comes out to about $90 US a month. Perfectly happy with that, perfectly content. You know, a lot of people say, yeah, you can get lots cheaper. Yeah, sure you can, but I like what I like, and I like where I'm at, and I don't mind paying what I'm paying. The only thing that I don't know about the cost of living for this month is going to be the electricity, because I hadn't been here a month. Been here about a week now, and people have told me, and this is with my old place. Of course, I didn't have to pay the electric bill at my old place, but I'd have to get the bill and tell my landlord. And it usually ranged from 4,000 to 6,000 when I was there by myself. So I will use that. I use that figure for the purpose of this video, and I'm just going to call it 5. I really think that's overshooting it, maybe double. So that's I'm saying 5,000, which is $90 US, and I wouldn't doubt that it won't be half that, because like I say, days like today, I'm not even running my air con. I've only got one aircon. I've got, you know, that's what I was using at my old place, and it was a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 2-story, and I was running the aircon upstairs and pushing the air down with a fan, and I think the highest it ever was when I was around was around 6K. When me and Aaron was both there, we had a 12,000, but that was when we was running 2 aircons nonstop, 24/7, and so, damn mosquito. I don't think we'll have to worry about that. My phone, I have come up with a better phone hack. Took me a while to come up with this, but before I went to Thailand, well, a couple months before I went to Thailand, I bought a phone plan from Smart for 849 pesos, which comes out to like $15 a month, but it's not per month. It is, let me see what it is. It never expires. They give you 60 gigabytes of data that never expires. It's not on a time limit. It's the first time I bought this plan, it lasted over 3 months, and I never had to worry about running out of data. Or some of the data plans are kind of funky over here. They'll give you this for free and then charge you for this. This is all straight data, and like I said, it lasts at least 3 or 4 months. When I got back from Thailand, I just went and redone it, or paid for it through the, I think, Gcash or through my app or whatever, but loaded it with Gcash, and I still had data left. So I'm figuring my phone bill cost me $5 a month. Of course, that's unlimited. No. That's let me see here. 900 minutes for calls, 900 text, and 60 gigabytes of data. But like I say, don't expire. You just use it till it's gone. Water. I think I'm on the high end on the water deal. I've heard of people paying 50 pesos a month. I pay 500. I think I hadn't paid it yet. I think that's what the landlord told me, which comes out to like $9. Like I say, that sounds high compared to what I've heard other people paying, and I might have misheard him. But for the sake of this video, I'm calling it $9 for water a month, and you know, anything less is just a bonus. Gas for my motorbike, I'm gonna call it the same. I'm gonna call it 500 pesos per month. I doubt I'll use that month. That comes out to $9 US a month. You can fill these scooters up and go for a long time. I've been at this place for a week now, and I put 100 pesos in the other day, and I've still got gas. I've still, you know, it's just one of them things. You pull up to the gas station here, and they say how much, and you just fill it up. But they usually want to put the number in the gas deal. So last time I just said 100, and it didn't even fill me all the way up. It was above 3/4. But anyway, like I said, and that's lasted me over a week. So I'm going to call it $9 a month. And of course, that's just going to Dumaguete and Valencia. You know, if you got any big trips planned, of course you're gonna use more gas. But just overall around here, that should cover it good. Miscellaneous. I don't do the grocery deal. I used to kind of do groceries, but I've been kind of on watching my sexy figure here lately, and trying to get it to go down. I'm down to 200 pounds from 230 a few months ago. So whatever I'm doing is working, and that's usually I've been, for the most part, eating 1 meal a day. Sometimes I'll fall off and eat normal and whatever, but for the most part, I try to eat once or twice a day, and so I'm not figuring groceries into this deal. But I did come up with a category called miscellaneous, that you can call that groceries, or if you're a beer drinker or a cigarette smoker, or you know, I just put it at $100. Call it $100, and you know, it's actually, that could be cleaning supplies, that could be anything. But getting moved into this new place, I went and bought new pillows and and cleaning supplies and stuff like that. So I thought I would put that in here just to kind of cover your bases, give you a little bit more flexibility on if you're and this is my budget, folks. This is my budget. Don't come over here thinking you can live off my budget, because everybody lives on a different budget. Immigration, I'm gonna go next week, probably tomorrow, and re-up for another 29 days. That's what you got to do when you're on your first extension is a 29 days, but then after that the price will drop and I can do the 2 month at a time deal. But like I say, I'll be going to Thailand in November, so I'll probably start over again as soon as I get back from that. So when you first get here, it feels like you're at the immigration all the time. But pretty much that is all the bills that I've got. And that comes up to right at $700 a month. Of course, I hadn't ate yet. That's a little high because, like I said, I threw in an extra $100 a month for miscellaneous. Folks, you can eat off 300 pesos a day, $6 a day. I figured 1,000 pesos a day, and that's for everything. That covers my cigarettes, my vape, my eats. Like I say, I can go to the chicken lady in my front yard. Say, hey, chicken lady, give me 10 pieces of chicken. That's 150 pesos, and that would feed me at least 2 meals right there by itself. I do pay 50 pesos for the big 5-gallon jug of water. I bought one. I've been here a week. It looks like it's going to last 2 weeks. So, I'm not going to put a whole different category for drinking water when I spend, $2 a month, But any of those little nitpicking things can come out of this. So basically, if you take the $700 and say I live off 500 pesos a day to eat, you're looking at right at $1,000, a little less than I guess that would be about $950 a month or somewhere in there. If you want to call it 1,000 pesos a day, you're looking at $1,230 a month. So depending on what you want to spend, there's a budget for everything. You can go down, if you're a beer drinker, you can drink my little monthly miscellaneous deal in 2 or 3 nights, but I don't drink anymore, so I don't have to worry about the cost of alcohol. I've slowed down on the Coke Zero. I'll buy a Coke Zero when I go to the restaurant, but I've got 2 or 3 in the refrigerator. Hadn't even broke into them. I've been drinking a bunch of herbal tea and stuff because I've had a cold for the last 3 or 4 days. It's really had me, just sinus, nose running, and all that kind of stuff. Keep in mind, this is the pretty much just what it is day to day to live. That's no trips. That's no nothing. That's just just kind of living. And I think living okay, living the way I want to live. That's not my budget. I wouldn't want to come over here if that's all I had. Because you never, especially if you're month to month, you never know when emergency or something's going to come over here. I'm self-insured, or meaning I don't have insurance. So if I have a motorcycle wreck, any hospital bills or any of that's going to come out of my pocket. I do have a backup plan. I've got credit cards. I've got that kind of stuff. If something were to happen, I think I'd be all right. But if you're coming over here on $1,200 a month and you're month to month, say Social Security or something, well, I would want at least 2 or 3 months, sit back in the bank in case you didn't get paid, or in case something happened, and because you're over here half a world away and a 13-hour time zone difference, and so you're not just going to get something fixed over the phone. I would plan on a trip back to the United States to get that taken care of. So, and that can be $1,000, $2,000 to get you there. So I'm not trying to scare anybody away. I'm just trying to say, be prepared, if something like that was to happen. And this budget gives you a couple $100 a month that you can throw in savings. I'm not going to say put in $200 a month and figure it into my budget, because that's not a cost of living. Anything extras that's extra. So a lot of y'all said, can I make it on this? Well, I don't know if you can or not. I know I can, or I have been, and that, like I say, that's not figuring in any of my fun. You know, you throw in chasing women in that, you add another $500 right there. You know, price of poker just went up. You can spend a lot of money chasing women. I think it's a whole lot cheaper to have a girlfriend than it is to not have a girlfriend, because you do stupid shit when you don't have a girlfriend. You know, you spend a lot of unnecessary money chasing women. You might not realize it, but you do. You go to restaurants and probably pick up tabs and buy rounds and shit that you normally wouldn't do if you had a girlfriend. So keep that in mind. I know I'm figuring about $500 in for the chasing ladies, because every time I go to Bahole, it costs me at least $120 by the time you take your it's a $20 ferry ride there and a $20 ferry ride back. And then, you know, depending on how many days you stay in a hotel, you know, you're looking at $25-30 a night. You know, yeah, that it adds up. So and no matter where you're at, you're going to have to eat. And like I say, I'm not a big grocery buyer. I usually eat out every meal, and so keep that in mind. You can save some money there easily. But like I say, no matter where I'm at, I'm going to have to eat. So I don't figure, you know, the cost of eating. If you had a girlfriend, yeah, you got another mouth to feed, or depending on, you know, what that involves or whatever. But I think you would be it would be cheaper to have a girlfriend, even a live-in, than to be traveling back and forth and that kind of stuff. Which, and I'm not saying one way is better than the other. You know, I like my current situation right now, and that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. But I'm just saying that to the people who ask you, is it cheaper to be solo, to be single in the Philippines, or to have a girlfriend? I really can't. I would say it's probably cheaper to have a girlfriend or to have a significant other. I really do believe that. Like I say, you save your especially if you're a drinker or something, trying to go to bars and drinking, trying to meet people, or you know what all that entails or whatever. I really think, you know, buying some rice and extra chicken or fish is a whole lot cheaper than taking somebody out on a steak dinner every night or that kind of stuff. So anyway, that's my little cost of living video. I know it was just a wham bam thank you man kind of deal, but hell, we're all adults. You know what you can live off of. I don't know what you can live off of. You know, and if you think, you know, that you couldn't live, and if these accommodations here is not good enough for you, then you better add some extra to your budget. If you think this is more than you want to spend, well, there's plenty of room to go down too. I know just right down the road, there's a place you can get for 8,000 pesos a month. But like I say, folks, you get what you pay for. You may not have a window in that place, or then again you might. There's plenty of cheap accommodations here. I like where I'm at. I really feel good about this decision. I like the location. I wasn't sure that I would, because like I said, I'm not in Dumaguete and I'm not in Valencia, but it's just right down the street, and getting there is no big deal at all. So, and it keeps not having groceries in the house and being away from Dumaguete and Valencia. It gets me out of the house. It really does. So, like I say, I've been bed down and out with a cold the last few days, but it makes me get out the house to go eat, and I kind of need that in my life every once in a while, if you know what I mean. I can sit in the same spot for a long time if you let me. So I kind of need a little push. Still looks like I'm headed to Thailand November 4th. So of course none of that's in this budget. But that's a whole different page. That's a whole different video. We're not making a video on traveling the world or traveling destinations. We're talking about living right here in the Philippines, around the Dumaguete area. And so I hope this helps y'all to get just kind of a ballpark. That's all it is a ballpark on what it's costing me. And you can add or subtract to any of these categories if you think that you spend less on this or more on this. Well, it gives you kind of a baseline to go by. So that's all I got for now, folks. I appreciate y'all watching. Got nearly 3,000 subs. I think we need about 20 subs and we'll have 3,000. I appreciate each and every one of you for watching these videos. Still got my hair, so don't think I cut it for you old assholes that talk shit about my Joe Dirt haircut. Still got my haircut. Might cut it, might not. But if I do, it'll be on my terms. Anyway, folks, that's all I've got. I appreciate y'all watching. This is Prince Trippin'.